falling house prices good or bad? Depends if you want to buy a house, Liam.
Look, when house prices go down and earnings go up, there's an improvement in what's called the affordability ratio. The affordability ratio is the price of the average home compared to the average wage. And you can look at in England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, across the economy as a whole, that number, according to the Nationwide, we can get this up on a graphic actually, that average UK home to earnings ratio is now 6.7 times, okay? And that's historically lower. It's down from, I guess the graphic isn't there, it's down from 7.3 times last year. But because we've had 14 interest rate rises since December 2001, even though the price earnings ratio has fallen, people's ability to actually buy the house, unless they're a cash buyer, has diminished. And
so what is he saying there? He's saying that even though prices of houses are falling, which they have started to, but only just, right? Even in a year, 2014, even in 2024 with falling house prices, what you've got is a huge rise in interest rates, which is basically negating that, right? So yeah, affordability has improved, but even then I would challenge that, and we'll look at an article on that in a second. Regardless of that, these mortgage rates at 5% and above are really pricing people out of the market still. Who is able to afford a 5% rate on their mortgage, as well as an inflationary cost of living crisis where all of your daily expenses, your bills, your utilities, your groceries, your transport is all sky high? The housing market in 2024 is still peak, guys.
Borrowing. And let's be completely clear, the house price to earnings ratio has fallen from 7.3 to 6.7. Back in the late 90s, it was 3 or 4 times earnings. That meant that a single person, because you can get 3 times your income on a mortgage, could buy an average house. Now, if you're at 6.7, a couple, both of whom are working full time, they can only borrow 6 times, right? And that's before you take into account childcare. Presumably, a big reason for buying the average home is because you want to have the average family, which is 2.1 kids, right? So even an average couple can't afford an average home on this earnings multiple before you even consider the borrowing cost. So look,
listen to what I hope you deeped what he just said. Yeah, when it comes to UK housing, a couple of generations ago, the average home was 3 or 4 times a person's salary. Okay, now we're looking at 7, 8 times. So to all of you boomers out there, you in your 50s, 60s, the debate is over. You had it easy when it came to buying property, okay? I don't want to hear none of this. You don't work hard, you millennials, you Gen Zs, you need to put in more effort, put in the hours. You had it easier. The math is mathing, okay? Numbers don't lie. You had it easy. Thank you for watching. This year, I'm making a video every month to answer any questions that you have for me. So whether you want to know whether you should invest in a limited company or in your own name, whether you should buy a flat or a house, what is the best way to get started in property, or who my barber is, just let me know. You can ask me in the comment section below, on Instagram, on TikTok, and I'll make a video dedicated to your questions. Like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.